Alright, here we go. Let's get back into it. So, last time we played Dark Souls, it was a ride to say the least. Quite literally been waiting to play this for a day or so now. Last recording didn't come up for a while. But last time we went through this, we got our weapon to +5, we got the Capra Demon killed, we got the Ring of Favor Protection, and our next spot is to get... Oh yeah, we got the becuase doll. I'm trying to think of all the things we did because it was kind of a rush. Did a really big rush job here. Yeah, we went through the Undead Asylum. Okay, and we got the Rusted Iron Ring. Okay, cool. Okay, we're gold. So through here, we were either gonna go... We're definitely gonna go through Sen's Fortress. We have to go through Sen's Fortress, but not at this very current moment. So this needs to be dealt with. So what we're planning on doing is we're going to go grinding. I hope you guys enjoy the grind because that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So we need to get large Titanite shards. There's only, I think, a handful of places. Like there's 2 places that you can actually farm them. But my favorite place is the Slugs down in Blighttown because they give the best rate of any kind of farm. They have 2 drops actually. The green Titanite shards and the large Titanite shards. Large Titanite shards only drop at 1, while the green Titanite shards drop at green. And they drop at 5. Yeah, green Titanite shards drop at green, drop at 5. Good lord. Okay. Any case, we're going to head down there, knock out them, and just do that little bit of farming, and move on. I mean, we're going to come back to Sen's Fortress and take that on, but we'll go from there. Our main goal for today is just to get our weapon to +10. And if we can, I want to get, obviously once we get the spear, the lightning spear, I want to move on to going down to the Land of Ruins. Now there's 2 ways we can do this. Obviously we can use fire bombs to get a lot of the ghosts killed off, because fire bombs do work very well. Or we can very easily use the Morning Star. That'll depend on what happens next, that'll depend on what we're going to do, so on and so forth. Just later on down the road we will try it. But at this very current moment, we are going to just continue to use our weapon, run through, grind, and go from there. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long, but I wanted to record this because I don't want you guys to see, you know, like, oh, he got all these shards, his weapon's +10, and you're like, well, did you die? I don't need that. I really cannot stand the idea of having this run not be seen, and then someone saying, well, you didn't do it, you didn't record the whole thing, so we can't trust it. I really don't care one way or the other if people watch this video and believe that I did this. I mean, I just don't want the comments to say, well, you didn't do this because we didn't see it. I want everything to be seen. I want everything to be shown. I want everybody to understand how to do this for themselves. Because for me, a no-death run is... there's so much challenge in it already. The fact that I'm doing this with just a deprived character on Dark Souls 1 seems even more ridiculous to me. But the fact I can't level up and I can't just put all my stats into vitality, just like put all these souls into vitality, it just seems so irritating to me. But that's okay. We're not too worried about it. Honestly, the most I have to worry about right now is just making sure I don't do nothing stupid. And that means like staying out of areas that are going to get me easily killed. Like right now, we're going to Blighttown, going through Blighttown, the back way, which is going to keep me from getting killed for stupid things, and stay away from things that are going to just give me toxic, which are literally above us, like right up there. I think those guys will give me toxic, and try not to fall toward death, because gravity, in like every Souls game, is the only thing that can kill me. So I joke about that, but genuinely I'm more worried about gravity killing me than most anything else. As long as I'm patient and calm, everything should be fine. But everything else should be fine. So right now, just going to go through Blighttown. We should be fighting. There should be an invader here in a second. As soon as we get... There we are. Maynard Mildred. Now, I would just try to run from her, but she's actually going to give me a pretty decent amount of souls that we can and very well should use. But here she comes, slowly. So I'm going to stay out of the poison just so I deal with her and hope for the best. And she does get bled, so we have no worry about bleed resistance on this one. I was hoping to parry her, but she moved out of the way. Yep, there's a bleed. That's what I was expecting. Of course. These guys. There we go. Now these things are a constant nuisance. Fudge. I was hoping not to do that, but of course they're going to be pains in my rear. I'm kind of curious about this. Okay, I was going to say it's going to take a lot more than I thought. There's a lot of weapons I'm very curious about using, seeing if they're actually going to do very well or not, but not a big deal regardless. So now our goal is to get past these guys. We have plenty of Estus flasks to go with, so we're not too worried about healing. But I am a little concerned about the amount of poison that I'm getting. We don't have a high poison resistance because we don't have good armor yet, which we will be getting from Quaylag's domain after we kill her. We're going to Ceaseless Discharge. As long as we can outrun him, we should be fine. That's another place that may end our run if he decides to do what he does with one-shotting us. Like, if he doesn't take the bait and run around the area, he's going to very easily kill me. Not an easy... It's like not a hard boss to fight, but if he does decide to just straight up attack us or I hit him, it runs over. So that's another thing I'm really worried about right now is we died our last video and I had to restart the whole thing. I don't want that to happen again. I keep saying how easy this game is for me. While yes, it is easy, I don't want it to become a major issue that I'm overconfident, I'm cocky, things of that nature. I don't want that. I don't want anybody to sit here and be like, well, you were talking all this good stuff, now you're doing this. It's like, I just thought. But no, generally this is going to be a lot harder because I've realized two major factors that are really going to keep me on my toes is the non-vitality. I really can't stress to you the fact of vitality. Like, that alone bothers me, not being able to actually keep my vitality up, being able to take a hit. That's a first. Secondly is this guy can only use the basics of basic weapons. Like, I can't stress to you how frustrating that really is. Like, that genuinely does bug me, knowing that there's nothing there to keep me safe. It's just what you got is what you got, and hope for the best. So yeah, needless to say, I'm a bit concerned about that, but other than that, should be good. 2 hits. That's kind of frustrating, and we don't have the serpent ring, which I normally have the gold serpent ring by now to do this, but fudge. Good thing I'm not getting poisoned. Still nothing. So how much humanity do we have? We had 5. I think we... Like if I need to see humanity stock. Do we have... Oh, we have plenty. We have plenty of humanity to boost our item discovery. That's another thing at Dark Souls 1 is item discovery is based off of humanity levels. Oh, I missed one. I miscounted. So if you have 10 humanity, that's the max cap for you can do on the soft humanity to give us, I don't know the actual amount. I'm trying to think of what the amount is, but this should help us with item discovery tremendously. Still very low. Come on. Oh, they changed that? Huh. Prepare to Die edition gave us, like, you would get 5 from 1. It's been a minute since I played Remastered and actually grinded these out, because normally I just grind them out, but I could have swore Green Titanite gave you 5. Huh. See? Still learning. But that's alright. Not a big deal one way or the other. But this will be the grind. This is basically going through this route, killing these slugs, dealing with them to the best of our ability. You just want to stay to their left. Careful on their tails, like stay close to them so they can't really do too much. They have to keep circling around you. You won't take too much damage doing that, but it is a slow process if you don't have a +5 weapon. So that's why we always go for a +5 first, and then the rest can be moved on. Now, if you have a bleed weapon, it really won't matter regardless, because that helps. Bleed is such a powerful build in all the Dark Souls games, all the way to Elden Ring. Like, I'm expecting Bleed to carry us through a lot of Dark Souls 1, obviously. But we'll see how far this gets us. Now, the thing about this is right now we have currently 2 large Titanite shards. We need at least 9. Everything is 9 except for the Titanite chunks. I think it's 7. Because you need 1, 2, and 3, I think it is. I don't know. Okay, I pulled way too many. I just made a mistake. Alright, here we go. So my goal is to kind of try... I don't know how this is going to work. This was kind of dumb. This could kill the run, guys. This is going to do it. I'm just kidding. I don't think this is going to kill it, but this is definitely going to be a huge pain in the rear. Yeah, here we go. Yep. This is why we have +1 Estus Flask, so we don't have to worry about stuff like this. So, again, right now, it's just kind of find an opening where we can. Take your pot shots where you can on this. Be kind of crap if this did end my run. Like, if these slugs are what, like, the actual grind is what got me killed, I'd be so frustrated. So we have currently, oh, fudge. We have 3, now we're going to have 4 because this drops it. And then there's a soul over there. There is a server. I think the server, I'm kind of curious because anything that could be boosting our healing would be amazing right now. But again, I don't, like, that's why I looked at the Butcher's Knife, because the Butcher's Knife has a healing factor to it. Like, at every hit you can get a little bit of health back. Like, that would be actually kind of useful if we could do it. Not too certain if we can. Curiosity is what it is. Gonna look into the weapon, because I didn't really look into the weapon stats before I did all this run. I just, okay, so we do get 5. It must have just been a fluke that I got that one. Or it was from the item that gave us a green. I have absolutely no idea, funnily enough. Okay, here we go. The server, which I think is high. This requires, yeah, okay, 13 dex. Anything with dexterity too high, we can't use. We may be able to use this. I'm going to look real quick. Yeah, nope, too high. So we'll just stick to our Morningstar. And that's alright. So that was our first run. That was actually really good. We have 4 out of the 9 we need. So we only need 5 more. So out of 1 run, that's actually insanely good. So maybe if we get lucky, we'll have to do this once or twice and be golden. But no real idea. Hopefully we'll find out soon enough. So as of right now, just going back to the bonfire, running back around. So I'm not 100% if we can make it past a certain, past Calamite or Manus in this run. Like, I really want to make that clear. Like, I don't plan on beating the game genuinely on this run. I want to make that extremely clear. I want this to be known if I do it, because I'm already, like, sitting right here thinking to myself, like, I'm going to struggle with Calamite, I'm going to struggle with Manus. I can already see it. Like, that's going to be the run that kicks the crud out of me. It's going to take me down. Like, I'm going to die. If we die at Manus, if we die at Calamite, those 2 boss fights, they will count. The run will not be completed, but I'm going to go until I actually beat them. That is my game plan, because those 2 are end game fights. Obviously, they're going to be tough. I see them being a very difficult fight for me, just for me. Maybe y'all can do it a little bit better, but I know full well myself and how I work. Those 2 are going to give me trouble in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to see. We're going to find out. But if we do beat it, I'd be extremely impressed. Alright, so we have 6. Well, we actually might be able to get this in. We just need 3 more slugs to drop 3 more large Titanite shards. That's actually really insane. I didn't expect this to be a thing. Like, usually these guys take forever to drop everything. So the fact that they're dropping at this rate is kind of insane to me. So, yeah. 2 runs. If we can do this in 2 runs, that would be impressive. So, yeah, just 2 more. We have plenty of slugs to work through, so it's not like it's going to be a huge impossibility to get that. There we go. Slug. Slug. Also, make sure you're always keeping an eye on where the slugs are, because as you saw the first time, they do quite a bit of damage. And if they catch you off guard, slacking, they will get you, and you can die. I don't think I've died to the slugs more than like a handful of times, just because of, first and foremost, when I was doing this grinding spot the first time, I didn't know how they moved, I didn't know how they worked. So I got too cocky too quickly. I was like, oh, these guys are like pretty easy to kill, they're not too difficult, but like I remember like they pack a wallop if you're not paying attention. So no more. Let's see. Whoops. Just one more. We literally only need one more large Dynamite shard. So we're going to pull this guy over here. And you going to drop it for us, or are we just going to move on to the next? Nope, move on to the next. Alright. So we're going to pull one of these two. Oh, okay. We're going to pull them this time instead of getting the entire batch. Because unlike last time, I don't want to try to play with four little slugs. I don't need that. Don't want it, don't need it, don't care for it. Okay. So we got 2 slugs this time. We'll move them down. And then we're going to wait for him. Because, like I said, I can take on 2 at a time. Not a problem. They're just slugs. But any more than 4 that would have been a hassle. So still nothing from him. Will you drop it? Nope, you won't drop it. Here we go again. Too far away. That's another thing with the Morning Stars. I still don't know the range. As much as I would like to say I do, I don't. I think this guy's the one that, nope, maybe not. Yep. Remember how I say about that being they pack a wallop? Just a big old problem. Okay, nothing from him. Will you drop it? See, this is what I deserve this for talking like it's gonna be so quick. We just need one more, and we got 3 slugs left to do it with. Are you? Okay, well, I guess I can deal with 2. Did you drop something? I can't tell. Give me a second. Nope, you didn't drop anything. You didn't drop anything. And last slug didn't drop anything. I literally only needed 1 more. It dropped everything else but but 1 large shard. Now we could go grab a large shard from the Sense Fortress and come back out, but I genuinely don't want to do that. I want to have a plus 10 weapon before, because we're going to use those large shards for later on the armor set that we're going to use. I think the Golden Helm set is... I don't think we can use it on that. I'm pretty sure that stuff... There's a few sets in the game that you can't upgrade. Like the Havel set you can't upgrade, and you can't upgrade the Gold Helm set. There's a... I think the Shadow Garb you can upgrade, but... Again, I don't think you can upgrade anything other than... I don't think there's anything else that can't be upgraded that I know of. It's just those main ones. Like the Giant Dad set, or the Giant set you can upgrade. I said Giant Dad set because I'm thinking of the build itself. Like the Giant's Armor and the Mask of the Father. Like those are viable. Trying to think if there's anything else that that's going to cause issues. Probably not, but we should be good. My biggest concern after this grind is going into Sense Fortress. Not for what you think. Like the traps and everything, I can kind of just run through. It's whatever. Not a big deal. It's more along the lines of... what was it that I was thinking of? Like, not the snakes, but the corridors. Like, falling to gravity is probably going to be my biggest worry. Other than that, I'm not too concerned about it, but figure it out. Play it by ear, you know. Shouldn't be too bad. Fudge. I'm actually kind of surprised that it didn't swing on me. Like, I full on expected that to kill me. Well, whatever, I guess. Snooze, you lose. Also, the reason we got the Rusted Iron Ring is for this exact reason, because we can walk around instead of having to run around slow. If you've ever played Dark Souls and you've been to Blighttown, you know how slow this area can be, because the swamp is quite literally just awful. Like, there's a whole song about not wanting to go down to Blighttown. Like, it literally says don't want to go down to Blighttown, because it is an awful area. Not just, I mean, the main area down here is awful, sure, but the other area, the way you're supposed to come down, is over here. Like, the way I came down was the back way. That's the way you're supposed to go out of Blighttown. That's the way you get out of Blighttown. This is the way you come through Blighttown. It is a whole rickety ladder system, a whole thing I do not feel like or care to deal with. Not that I can't do it, just I prefer to leave it alone. So, I'm trying to remember, because there's an armor set I want to grab for now, which is the Pyromancer set for now, which should be over. Yep, it is over there. Another 5 green Titanite shards. Okay, so these guys do drop them. Must have just been what I grabbed was where it was. Either way, Pyromancy Mist we won't be using. We won't be using any of that stuff. I want to make that extremely clear. Like, we're not using any kind of sorcery, any pyromancies, any miracles. None of that stuff is on the table for us. That is completely off limits. It will not be used. It cannot be used. It will only just make the game way easier, and I don't want that. I really can't stress the fact of how easy it is to beat this game with pyromancies, with sorceries, and miracles. Like, once you got the damage, the elemental damage of lightning from a miracle, you ain't got to worry about anything. Wrath of the Gods, you got a large amount of enemies, just poof, gone. Immediately, whatever is around you, just get force pushed and gone. Like, I don't know what else to say. Just it's so broken for early game. Like, you could just go boop, done. It's easy. Even late game, like, just using Lightning Spear over and over again, and using the Sunlight Great Spear, I think it is. I think it's the miracle it's called. Either way, those spells, those miracles are extremely powerful, extremely OP, can break anything. Soul Hero is the first spell you get in you know, as a sorcerer, but super broken. And then you have what is considerably worse, which is Soul Spear. Soul Spear and Homing Soul Mass, and then you get those crystallized versions. You can just pretty much go through the game, take all the bosses. Like, they don't stand a chance at that point. Like, they literally do not stand an ever-living chance to fight you. Like, I can't stress the fact that how broken magic is in Dark Souls 1. And then you have pyromancies, which is why soul level 1s on Dark Souls 1 are stupid easy, because you have pyromancies. Pyromancies just go through and make you huck fireballs. And once you get the once you get the Chaos Fireball, there's nothing to really worry about at that point. Chaos Fireball just puts lava on the ground. You can go through and do so much damage to so many different enemies, unless they're fire resistant, because there are some enemies that are completely fire resistant, completely lava resistant, so it doesn't make a difference about that. But every enemy is weak to lightning in some way, shape, or form from miracles. Every enemy is weak to sorcery in some way, shape, or form. There are exceptions, like there's obviously Havel, who does not give a flying care in the world about sorcery. Like, he has a full shield and armor based around the idea of, you can't hit me with sorcery. I'm going to take it, and it doesn't matter. Havel is busted when it comes to sorcery resistance. But those are the bosses that I can think of at this very moment don't have a magic resistance. I think Manus has a magic resistance, but I'm not 100%. Don't know, don't care, can't use it anyways. Normally when I fight Manus, I have to fight him with a bleed weapon, or just like full on just get away from him. Because Manus is one fight I generally do not want to face if I can help it. But I know I have to, because I want so badly to say I beat the game and all the bosses on No Death Run. I feel like it's just, it needs to be done, and I want to do it. I don't have any other reason to do it other than the fact I just want to try. So, now that we have the grind done, we are moving on to the next, which we are going to go and get this weapon to plus 10, and we're going to move on to the Sin's Fortress. We're going to get a lightning weapon, which is the Lightning Spear, which we have Lloyd's Talismans for, because if you know, we're going to get this from a Mimic. If you've never faced a Mimic or you don't know what a Mimic is, it can end this run in a heartbeat. Mimics are brutal, very, very brutal creatures. And if you're not prepared to fight one, which I will be because I have the mace and I have the extensive knowledge to actually fight a Mimic, I can just throw those talismans at it. Don't really care if I need to, use them. I just want to, just because it's gonna be so much easier just to grab the weapon. Plus, there's a thing I want to grab, which is the helmet of avarice, or the chest. I think it's, what's it called? I don't know. It's just the chest with the mimic tongue. Like, it's literally just a mimic head, and I want it so badly. Just for the giggles. I'm not going to use it, obviously, but in Dark Souls 3, it gives you an item boost discovery and increases your souls. In Dark Souls 1, it does not do that. In Dark Souls 1, it is just a damage reductor. It literally just continues to damage you. We've already kindled this, right? Right, okay. So now we have to make it to Sen's Fortress. If I mess this up, it's going to be end of the run. I'm not even playing about that. So if you guys can't deal with glitchy screens, I'm going to say this to you right now. Just be ready. So I got to remember how to do this. But basically what you want to do is you want to pull one of the hollows out. And you're going to go to one of these pillars. I think it's this one right here. It's one of these broken pillars. So I want to pull one of these guys. Not him. I want to pull him. So pull him over here. Other guys shouldn't bother me, but we're going to go right here. And if we do this right, that's the question, because we need to parry him at an angle. Here we go. Yep. And nope, that didn't work. Okay. We're going to move him out of the way. So so the camera's moving exactly what we want, but not the way we need it. So we need to be up against the pillar. So I'm going to move him over yonder. Try to bring him up. There we go. Right here. Nope. Dang it. Not quite. Definitely not quite. Alright, we need to be right here, I think. I'm going to get this, I promise. There we go. Alright. So now we're here. Everything's backwards. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So, if you get woozy, don't look, because this is going to get very problematic very quickly. So we need to get to Sen's Fortress, and then we're going to keep running. Here we go. We just keep running, keep running, keep running. And the goal is to quite literally get right about here. Gotta turn this up so I can hear, because this could be very problematic for later. Oop. Right about here. Sen's Fortress, right here. And then we exit the game. Sorry, that took me half a second. I had to do that right. That honestly could have been really bad if that guy would have kept attacking me. I'm thankful I was able to figure out the controls real quick and roll out. Mind you, this is not something you have to do this. I just did it because I generally do not want to. I did not want to run around like a chicken with my head cut off. So now we gotta get our weapon back. And we forgot to get plus fudge. I forgot to plus 10 it. Well, we made a I made a brutal mistake, guys. I did it again. I rushed the process. I fudge. Cuz well, crap. I made a mistake. It's all right. We just gonna have to run it. We have. Man, I love it. I love it. I did it again. I did it a bloody again. Well, it's a good thing we have Lloyd's talismans, because if not, this would have been a lot worse. Because then we would have to fight the mimic. At the very least, we have our way about us that's gonna help us. So, like, I'm not afraid of that. But it's like, dang it. Of course you followed me through. Did just one of you? Okay, just one of you followed me through, thankfully. So, nothing crazy. Just gonna make this guy regret ever coming near me. And you're done. So even if we don't do a lot of damage, we're good. So there's the large Titanite shards. We have 2 of them. This place actually gives you a lot of them. I think we're meant to go through, you're meant to come through here and already have a plus 6 weapon. I mean, more or less, that's the whole game plan of this area, but obviously not the case. So we're going to sit here for a second, because I want to make that border roll. Because this part is super important. Like, I'm not afraid of you. I have bleed for a reason. Okay. Ring of Steel and Protection. Here we go. So this is extremely important for us. We definitely needed that ring. That's going to help out tremendously with physical attacks. Obviously not the magical ones, but we're not too afraid of the magical ones anyways, so I'm not bothered by that. And we're only here for one thing, so I'm not too bothered by going through and trying to actually get to the end of this. Huh, nice. Why I love bleed. It procs at the weirdest times. It's beautiful when it does. So we're going to follow this boulder all the way down here. And we're going to grab ourselves to, obviously, the mimic. Because while we're waiting, however, we're going to grab Lloyd's talisman, put this up, and just chuck it. Now we have our lightning spear. I was going to say, we better have Homer Bones. Like, I'm pretty sure we picked up Homer Bones, but I was like, maybe we didn't. My brain got scared. Like, I was like, how are we getting out of here? Because we can't skip. Like, there's only one way to get out of here. And if we soft lock ourselves, we are screwed. I want to make that very clear. If we do not have a Homer Bone, we are soft locked and we would have to die. And then the whole run is over. All because of my impatience, incompetence, and things of that nature. And this is why I was so thankful. I was like, okay, we're good. So we definitely could have ran this earlier than I expected. Wasn't really expecting to do so early, but we did do it. Nice. So now we have our boost item discovery, which is going to be extremely helpful for the next part of our run, which is going to be the Titanite chunks. But we shouldn't need to worry about Titanite chunks at the moment. We need to get through the ghosts. Now that we have a weapon that's going to be plus 10. We need to go grab fire bombs. We need to grab this weapon to plus 10. We need to put it to plus 10. I need to make that very clear. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else we need to do here besides get out of here. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else is just not really a big deal. So we're going to head back. Alright. Because we have more than enough souls to do what we need to do. Now let's get it done. Let's start it up. Alright, so to modify our weapon to +6. And now we're going to reinforce a weapon. The Morning Star is going to be at level 10. And we'll level up this Lightning Spear for giggles because it's extremely important for our boss fight against Qualag. Honestly, we could use it against the Golem as well. The Gargoyles, not Golem, I'm sorry. The Gargoyles as well, but not necessary. But now we have a lightning weapon early on that we can use. I want to make that very clear. This thing is broken from the get-go. This is an early... Like, to get this early on before you fight anything else is extremely important for a lot of different areas, a lot of just early game running. The fact that I have it late in the early stage of the run is kind of funny to me, but we have it. So, it's 452 damage. Just like, poke. Yeah, that's incredible damage. To go from literally doing nothing to just that is so great. It's actually great against dragons, so I want to make that extremely clear now. Great against dragons. It's not a bleed weapon, but man, if it was, if it was a bleed weapon, we would be doing damage. We would be doing damage. Sadly enough, we can't do all that. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to put on the heavier stuff. I'm pretty sure this stuff is better. Yeah, it even has a higher lightning defense. I don't think I'm going to be heavy rolling if I wear this stuff. I'm going to find out. Yeah, this is light roll. Okay, cool. Light armor. Now we have armor set that we can actually use. So we could definitely level this stuff up, which is going to give us higher resistance on everything. Not sure if I want to do that quite yet, but... Definitely a good question to be thinking about. Definitely something we should be thinking about. Okay. So, to the next area. We're going to be going back up here, grabbing all the firebombs, because if you didn't know, the ghosts are obviously weak to fire. I don't know how they're going to do against lightning. I have no real clue. I've never tested lightning on it. I've never actually used a lightning weapon for very long in the game. I usually just get this weapon and just go, but lightning is extremely important in the very early game because just everything dies to it. Like, we could farm humanity. Like, if we needed to farm humanity, we could definitely do that from the rats in the pit. The gaping dragon is down there as well. We will be fighting him eventually. I think that's something we could do this. Like, I want to end off on a good note. And I'm thinking we end off on the Gaping Dragon. That way, you guys get to see a boss fight instead of just me gearing up to fight every single boss fight. There will be, I mean, once I'm ready to fight every single boss, I am going to fight every single boss. It's just this initial state of running around the area, getting everything I need, moving up, and grabbing so much stuff for no other reasons to grab it. But we could definitely be fighting... We could definitely go and fight him. We could fight Capra, or not Capra, I'm sorry. We could go fight the, what's the boss? Qualag. We can go fight Qualag and finish her, like, stupid easy. We could fight Ceaseless Discharge to grab the gold helm set. Again, just different items can require different... It's going to require different timing. Like, right now, I just have this going on. Finally, we got the weapon that we needed. We got through Sen's Fortress relatively easy. We could have gone fight the... We really could have fought the Iron Golem if we wanted to, but I generally just did not feel that we are ready to do that yet. We're not ready to take on a lot of the enemies because we don't have the range right now, which is the biggest issue for us is that range. I can't stress to you how important having range is. So to lose out on range is definitely a big issue. We got way too many Lloyd's Talismans. Whatever. Now we have firebombs. We have our we have our weapon of choice, the lightning spear, and our morning star for, you know, later on. Like, I think this thing has a pretty decent durability rate. I don't think this, yeah, it has 180 hits we can take on it. But we should have repair powder. If nothing else, we can get it repaired at the blacksmith. We don't need this weapon right at the moment, but it is going to be super helpful. Yeah, short sword. But did we fight the Taurus? Did we? I don't know. Did we actually fight him? I don't think we fought the Taurus demon yet. Let's go pick a fight with the Taurus demon real quick. Let's just get him out of the way because I would kill Capra. I mean, we killed the Asylum demon. It just seems wrong not to go after the Taurus demon. So why not? Let's go knock the crap out of him. Why not? It'd be fun. Unless I already did. I have no idea. I don't think I've killed him yet. Like, I probably could have. I feel like another run we might have done it. I have to look back. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so we haven't got our Black Fire Bombs yet. That's why I think we haven't got it. I don't think we've done the Black Knight. I don't think we've done, like, anything yet. I have absolutely no idea. So we're just going to deal with this now, I guess. I don't feel like we've done this yet, so 52, 134. How much damage do we do on backstabs? We do 289 damage, roughly. We're doing more damage with our spear than we are on Morning Star. But that's to be expected because the elemental damage on the lightning spear is going to be really, really more powerful. That just makes sense. We can't do that. Like, I just thought about putting lightning on this weapon because of bleed and lightning effect, but I'm almost certain lightning only works on the early game enemies, except for dragons, obviously. Like, see, the Scaleless would be fine to do it with, but I don't know if that's... Did he just drop a fire? He dropped a firebomb. He straight up dropped a firebomb. We're gonna use this. We're gonna just burn one out because we can just go grab more. And it hit him anyways. I didn't think it was gonna hit him. I thought it was too far away. So we're gonna pick up our firebomb because it's right here and we're gonna get it. I was like, he did. He dropped a whole firebomb. Nice. Alright. Let's go fight Taurus Demon because I feel it's something I should do just to keep you guys entertained. Just so I can kind of check mark an enemy off my list. Oh yeah, we can get lightning. Oh, right. We can go farm the mushroom people. We can get lightning from them. We could just do we could put lightning over top of this. The buffs, yeah. We could just, yeah, because we have the charcoal. We have all of that. We could just do the buffs like that way. Wouldn't be that big a deal. We could just wreck them. Tiny chunk. Got a whole another one. Blue Tearstone ring, not necessary. So we've got the physical protection we haven't had to use quite yet. But there's a reason I got it. And I'm gonna be real with you. This next fight, I really cannot stress this. I want to go fight Taurus, but my brain is like Havel. We must fight Havel. Problem is, I know Havel is a menace. Havel is a one-shotting menace because of that dragon tooth and him with a very, very high strength. Y'all ready for this? Because I'm feeling cocky. At least this time I have more damage output. I don't normally do this. I really can't stress this. Normally I go at him like at the very beginning and get souls, but I can't. I don't want to die. So I've been stressing this fight. But we're here, so let's do it. Come on, old man. So I want to make this clear. One of those shots, I don't know how much damage that's going to do to me. I really can't stress that. So I think it's going to one-shot me if I screw this up. So Oh, my whole mindset is just, if he kills me, I'm gonna be really sad. This is ballsy. This is stupid. And it succeeded anyways. Okay, we did it. We killed Havel. I did not expect that to go so well. Alright. On to Taurus. Like, that was such an easy thing. It wasn't. That fight was just knowing the parry, knowing that I had to do all that, knowing full well that if he hit me, it was going to be game over on my end. Alright, I can kind of breathe a little bit. I did not expect that to go the way it did. I really didn't. Alright, Taurus Demon, we did not fight. I was going to say, if you guys did see me fight the Taurus Demon, it was going to be kind of funny, because you guys are going to be like, you already did it, then I'm going to do all that fight. Like, the Havel fight would be the boss fight. Because Havel's way harder than Taurus. Alright. Oh, you guys aren't going to... Okay. I will not care if you guys do that. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I was actually expecting them to hit me with the bows. But they didn't. Alright, so let's find out. Here we go. How much damage is this going to do? I have no real idea. But let's have some fun with it. That's a lot of damage. I can't stress to you how good that feels, knowing that he's just... Oh my lord, I'm so used... Why is the... I'm so happy. Oh, that's insanity. Because I'm so expecting the run to be like my naked run. I really... Like, my naked run was so terrible. I keep thinking about it. Like, every time I play Dark Souls with a low-level character, I think of the naked run. I think of not having enough damage output and coming to find out, hey, you have more than enough damage output. And it's like, oh, I don't feel like I should. I feel like I should be dead kind of situation. And it's like, nope. So, you know. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Alright. I don't think we need to go through the rats. I don't think we need to go through here at all. Maybe I'm just going to pick up humanity. If I can get one of them to grab humanity, I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, the poison resistance. I forgot about that. We have a higher poison resistance with this armor. Nice. And there again, I'm just... So much is just coming back. So much I'm forgetting about. Alright, well, we try to grab humanity. They didn't have any. Next. Alright, so we're moving on. Let's figure out what's next. Alright, well, Taurus was done. Havel's dealt with. Capra Demon's dealt with. Gargoyles are not dead yet. I'm trying to think of... We gotta go to the ghosts. We have to go and fight that. I really don't want to do this because I cannot use a bow to the damage output that I want. Like, the longbow will work, but the problem is the arrows don't do enough damage to cause our guy to get hit with it enough to come and swing it at us, because we need him running at us at the fence, but we don't do nearly enough damage to actually provoke him to get hurt. So we need to do this a whole nother ball game, a whole nother way. I'm not 100% sure how yet. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. So, whew. I was gonna say, why didn't you move? I would have sucked dying to gravity. And especially after I was just talking to one of my coworkers about, you know, don't die to gravity, don't die here. Like, this is the one area I don't expect to die at because I've done it so many times. I can't wait to get Anor Londo with the Silver Knights. So I want to give a little bit of history lesson for me because I just thought about the Anor Londo. Like I keep parrying everything, and I want to explain how I got to be that way with parrying. When I first played this game, I was terrible. I could never understand parrying. I didn't understand how it worked. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't look up any guide for it because I didn't understand. I didn't even know there was a guide out for it, for Dark Souls at all. Like, I remember going through the game as much as I could. I had somebody point me in the right direction because I was so confused. And quite literally, I was told I needed to go because I was in the catacombs. I was turned around in the catacombs. I got told to go to, go up to the church, go ring the bell, and then go down below into Blighttown. Once I realized I had to go to Blighttown, I was like, oh, okay, so that sounds cool. We'll do that. I didn't know how to get to Blighttown. They didn't tell me that the Master Key will open up this back ruins, so I went through Blighttown the same way y'all go through Blighttown. It definitely kicked the crap out of me. But nothing too impossible, obviously. Once you can bite and just kind of hold your own in there. Like, I'm not saying that you're going to get through it by sheer willpower. You're going to get through it by great determination. That's how I did it. I had to go through it just by just anger alone kept me moving. That was the only thing keeping me going in there. Like, I had no other options but to just say, I'm not dying here. So let's see what these guys do. I have no idea what kind of damage I'm going to do. Alright. That's not terrible. So now let's see what you do. Curious. And they obviously don't like lightning. I think it's hilarious that the lightning spear is doing more than my bleed weapon. I mean, we don't really need the bleed weapon right now anyways, just because these guys don't bleed. Like, they're not going to bleed. Like, that's just a reality. Okay. Transient Curse, we can definitely use those. Another reason we have the 11 Humanity right now, because we need those for Item Discovery. Item Discovery is extremely important right now to get us early stuff that we need definitely through the Ghost area. Without Transient Curses, we can't defend, we can't hit them. They can just punch through our shields, and we can't touch them. There is a few ways to actually use a Transient Curse that other than Transient Curse to hit these guys. There's their Ghost Blades, which I'm almost certain hit them, but you can't defend. And there's just being cursed, like actually getting cursed by either Petrification, by the Basilisk, or Seath the Scaleless will inevitably curse you if you're not ready for him. Like, he will do it. Other than that, though... Okay, so... next we move on. Let's keep going. I am not sure how this is going to go. Last time I was in this place, these things... like, wasn't here, I died over there. I died trying to get him. So... like, because I had fire bombs, and I was just using fire bombs on these guys, because they, in a pack, will attack you. Like, there's a whole slew of these guys I don't want to put up with. Yep, like him. And our physical resistance is super good right now, so we're good on that. That's why I got this, because I didn't want to get hurt. Actually, a really good idea. I'm really glad I grabbed that, because that could have been far worse. Baseball. I missed. Also, to tell if your Transient Curse only lasts like 5 minutes, by the way. So once 5 minutes is up, it's gonna go back, and the Grass Crest Shield is all I'm gonna see. All the stuff from it. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, we're not. There's a ghost here. Thankfully enough, it's just one. There's one in the wall there, but we don't need the parrying dagger. There's one over there, just in the floor there. It's the... I don't know how this next fight's going to go, because I've never actually sat down and actually fought. I think his name is Igward. I don't know actually. I have never known his name. He's the keeper of this place, like the actual gate, because we need to flood this area to get to that chest right there. That chest is extremely important because it has the very large emperor. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for the very large emperor that it held. So, just to be clear why I'm doing this, a lot of you are going to be like, what are you doing? You don't need to be here. Go kill other stuff. Go get stronger. I can't get stronger. This is the only way to get stronger. That is literally the only way to get stronger, is upgrading my weapons. Other than that, I have nothing. So, I just want to make that extremely clear. The suicidal run is exactly what it looks like. My hope is to get these ghosts up here. Or maybe you won't. There's 2 bloody ghosts here and they're not following me. That is frustrating. It's okay. We don't need to worry about them. What we do need to worry about is getting to him. And there's only one way to get to him, because I can't shoot over those fence gates. There's a invisible wall there. And that's to go through here. Alright. So we're going to pull every single ghost that I can. Actually, think about it. There's a bow up here. It's called a... there's a bow up here I might be able to use. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I forgot about that bow. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to worry about it. We don't... Oh, and there we go. There you go, boys. Alright. Thankfully, these guys don't come after us for too long, but they will come back. Like that one. I'm going to try to pull these ghosts. Just let them get wrecked. Alright, let's go see this bow. I'm curious about this because I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I mean, we could definitely run back through here. I'm not too worried about getting this. It's a... Okay, let's see if it actually has the stats. I highly doubt. Yeah, it's literally a 12. That is... I was going to say, there's no way it works, but I grabbed it anyways because I was like, maybe. Just the thought of maybe is sometimes better than just like, oh, I'm going to ignore it anyways, and then come to find out later it actually would have worked. That is so like beyond frustrating, to say the least. It's just knowing it may have worked, and then, you know, going back to it later and it's like, oh, it could have worked. I could have done it this way instead of having to go the hard way. But, you know, it's Dark Souls. This is what we do, is we just play because we can. Okay. It's kind of funny. I'm just throwing firebombs at them. Oh my goodness. The fact that these guys are usually a pain in my rear is so nice to see firebombs just smack him in the face. Alright, there's one coming this way. I was hoping we could pull a few more. I don't know if there's any more to pull. But either way. I can't tell you how much like this is actually nerve-wracking being down here. Like, genuinely, Dark Souls 1 Ghost, nerve-wracking. It's not the bosses. It's literally fighting these ghosts. It's coming through here and be like, oh yeah, you think you're going to win? Dark Souls is easy. Until you have to fight ghosts. And then it's a whole pain in the butt. Okay. Let's keep moving. So I'm going to pull... a few more ghosts. I think everything came out of the main room. At least it should have. We're going to come over here and we're going to find out. So I usually stay in here just to see if there's anything else coming loose. Should just be, yeah, just that one in there. Oh, I lied. Didn't mean to do that. Fireball. Alright, that's 2 ghosts down. Okay. Uh-oh. It screamed. It knows I'm here. Yep. It knows I'm here. Run! Okay. Uh, did it? Is it fall? Is okay. It. Oh, yeah. Okay, that one followed me. That's all right. Oh, there's two in there. Fireball for the win. All right, then there's this guy. This is the mother. She's cradling the baby. She's using the baby for lightning. Okay, we do not want her to do that again. So we're gonna swing one more time. Sorry for your baby. Sorry for your loss. My apologies, but it needed to be done. You were gonna kill me. Okay. Now we're gonna run all the way over here because there is a curse bite ring. We're not gonna need it, but there's a ghost here I just do not want to play with. I don't want it coming near me. If I can keep it away, I'm gonna keep it away. So that's my game plan. So we come out here, and yeah, right on schedule. Dead. We don't need this, but we have it. It may be beneficial later if we are worried about getting cursed, because curse resistance gets you killed immediately. Like, unlike Dark Souls, I think it's Dark Souls 2, if you get cursed, you just lose health. Like, you just straight up hollow. You're not dead, but you hollow. I don't know why I'm running through here. I gotta go up the ladder. Alright. My heart's racing again. I am genuinely worried about this fight. This, out of all the fights I'm worried about, is this guy up here. I don't know how this is going to work. Also, I got to figure out his name. So we're going to talk to him right quick. And we're going to figure out his bloody name. Because he does cast magic. Okay, what's your name? Okay, Ingward. Okay, I was right. It's Ingward. Okay, I was like, I'm almost certain I know your name. I just wasn't 100%. Okay, it's Ingward. Alright, so now the fight begins. We have this. We have our thing. We're solid. We just... Alright. Wait, what? What? Oh my goodness. I'm not even playing. That's hilarious. That's funny. Oh my lord, that's hilarious. That is funny. I was sitting here stressing over what? That fight? That guy was... I just straight up bonked him a couple times. He died. No belief. I didn't think I bled. I don't think he bled anywhere, but it just... Bonk, 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 and dead. And I was stressing. Oh, that's hilarious. That has got to be the funniest thing. Oh, man, that's funny. I'm not even... It's like, are you... You're sitting here stressing over nothing. Over literally nothing. And it's like... I'm gonna die. And it's like, no, you're not. You're gonna be just fine. It's like... But am I, though? And it's... That had to be the dumbest... Oh my goodness. Why did I think he's going to put up a bigger fight? What was my mindset? Like, I know sorcery is like, okay, he's going to do all this damage. He's going to do this. It's like, I was contemplating everything, overthinking every single thing he could do. And I just bonk. It's like, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sir, you're supposed to be the guardian, and you got beat so brutally. Oh, that's hilarious to me. That is... Oh, why did I think that was going to be more of a challenge? I thought we were fighting a half-level threat here, and it's like, nah. Oh, my goodness, that's funny. Like, I flat out thought, oh, we're done. We're, like, game over, like, right here. This is what's going to kill me. Like, I thought he was a have a level threat. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. I was so stressed. I was so scared. And it was nothing. It turned out to be absolutely nothing of a fight. Like, just genuinely, it's like, oh, you can just do this, this, and this. Just bonk him. And bonk him. And it doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Just, I can't stress to you how hilarious that is. Just to know that just bonking him over and over again was all it took. Alright, so sludge. I don't want that on me. Okay. About 100 damage. I know those guys can do a crap ton of damage, so we're gonna keep our distance. I don't know what kind of damage he's gonna do, but we don't want that on us because I know that doesn't do damage, but it slows us down, which we can't roll. Let those do those things. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you bleed too? Nice. Huh. I'm not impressed. Like, I'm sorry. I am genuinely sorry. I thought this was going to be way, way worse than it is. And so far, I have been overestimating the enemies. Oh, no! No! I was out of the way, but not fully. Well, that's that. I got too cocky. I got way too cocky, and that goes to show. It's alright. It's okay. I literally just said I'm not impressed, and Dark Souls said, aight. Well, we'll come back again next time with a different character, a new run. Do it all over again. I got humbled. I had all this gear. Now we know what to do. We know exactly where to go. We know next time, a little bit. I swear it's cockiness that gets me every time. I get too cocky. I think I'm going to do it, and it's going to be fine. We now have a good idea of what's going to happen. We now know who's going to be a problem for us, who's not going to be a problem for us, what we can do, what we can't do. I'm confident next run is going to be the run. At least until the next area. Because I'm going to get cocky again. It's alright. Alright. Well, I'll see you later, guys. And thanks for watching.